another day wasted to not doing the things you actually want to do, scrolling TikTok, eating unhealthy, and not working on your goals because, right, tomorrow you're gonna start. Oh wait, didn't you already said that yesterday for today? And you still haven't moved on from the stage of procrastinating? Hi there, my name is Jana, and the person that I described before is sometimes also me. But within one day, I can always manage to get back on track and really focus on what I want to do. So let me show you how to do it. First of all, I want to say that I really understand you. You know, sometimes you just don't have the motivation, and that is normal. Everyone has that sometimes, but that should not stop you to try to come as fast as possible back to your habits and your routine that you have normally. And for that, I would say the first day is always the most important one. If you manage to do everything as you want to do for one day, the second day will already be so much easier than the first day. And I show you now how you can get back on track in one day and how your day could probably look like so you're happy and satisfied with the day that you had in the end. The first step is to wake up enough early that it feels productive, but not too early so that you're just gonna press on snooze and don't even actually wake up. And then we start with a very structured morning routine, which you already set the day before, so there is no point of you not doing it. So this is how I would do it. I would start with some reading. I would read a self-development book, probably even reread some favorite parts of your books, so you feel very motivated and determined to make this a very good day. Then I always go on with eating some breakfast. If you like top, then you already prepared your breakfast the day before, so you can just open it and eat it. Otherwise, you just do something which is healthy and fast to do. For example, like some porridge or like a peanut banana bread or something. Just that you not start the day with like something sweet or so that you have the energy of the healthy breakfast that you eat. With that followed, of course, I always drink a lot of water, take my supplements. So water is also very important to like kind of wake you up in the morning. And that was not it, because I would say on days like that, I would do sport the first thing afterwards. So you already ate, you have some energy, so just do some sport. You could go outside, you could do some yoga or like something else just to like keep your body moving. And then of course afterwards, take a shower. If you mean it, take a cold shower. It will make me feel like fresh, new, to like really start off the day. And showering can really help to like make you feel clean again, and yeah, just take a fresh start. And yes, of course, you cannot forget to put on the most banger clothing that you have, so you feel yourself and you're so ready and you put in the effort to look good, to also feel good, because mostly on days like that, it really makes a difference of how you approach the day. Yeah, and then we come to the last step, which I would do, which is kind of like manifest or visualize, so you really see why are you doing this. This is such an important thing. On days like that, we're just kind of struggling to do what you want to do, to work towards your goal. It is so important to remember your why. And while manifesting on visualization, you literally just see or hear what you want to have. And you're like, ah, yes, this is why I wake up every day on 6 and do that. And this is why I work every day like more than everyone else to get that. And that can make you so motivated, because you're like, oh yes, wait, like, of course, probably not in the mood to do it, but I know I want it. Deep how I want to do it, so I can get to the life that I want to have. That morning routine done, it's time to write a quick to-do list of what everything you want to do over the day. So you just write everything down. Probably you have been procrastinating since like days, and make a list when you want to do what, how long it around takes, and then in the end, also write down a treat that you give yourself in the evening when you really did everything that you had on your to-do list. Like for example, like a hot bath, or like a dessert you're gonna take, or like a movie you're gonna watch. Then what also can help is to really clean and declutter kind of your space. I mean, I never have like disorganization, but I know that a lot of people that have, and mostly probably when you have like a time where you're not really motivated to do anything, it can like, you know, the things can just like stack up and you have a really unorganized place. So it is worth the time to kind of like organize your place again, which just really helps your mind also to like kind of focus more on the things that you want to do. And it just feels good to have a good room. Like, I don't know, at least I think so. Looked at everything that you could do otherwise, like for example, going on your phone, is as far away as possible so that the friction to do something bad is too big for you to actually do it. And the friction of you doing the things that you want to do, for example, working or so, is so low that it is so much easier to do the work than to going on your phone. Lunch, cook something really healthy and filling. You know, every time you eat unhealthy, you kind of get this like sleepy feeling, and then you just cannot work as good anymore. So really try to eat something healthy but which still fills you, so that you are ready to do another work block in the afternoon. Then what I also always like to do is go through my Pinterest boards, like my vision board, my Pinterest life board, and just like to kind of romanticize my life and see what I want to achieve, and just like look so good and like it motivates, you know. Or like make a new one. For example, now when winter is coming, you could do like a winter board where you like romanticize winter and like the goals you have for that time. Just really keep you in that high spirit of being motivated, so you know you can continue on with that flow that you have. Honestly, if you have been procrastinating because you have just too many things going on, what can really help is just journal. Like truly just write down whatever comes to your mind, and you realize how like relieving that is to do, and like how much it helps to kind of like have like a clear mind again. So honestly, really do that. So, and then when you get closer to the end of the day, plan your next day. So it's really important that you can continue on like that perfect day that you had. So make a to-do list, like make everything ready. So in the morning, the friction to do the things that you should do is as low as possible. So for example, if you want to go to the gym, like put out your gym clothing so you're instantly ready, and just plan what you want to wake up, what you want to do, so you really feel like ready for the next day. Yeah, and you can also see like what is going to be the highlight of the next day, so you have always something to kind of look forward to. But it is really hard to like motivate yourself, that can really help. Yeah, and then to really kind of relax before you go to sleep, I really recommend to do like some meditation, so you can really kind of like just close all your thoughts and you're like super ready to go to sleep. I normally do 10 minutes of meditation. You can do less, like 5 minutes or like 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. It's just about really doing it and kind of taking the moment to just also like make a kind of review over the day and think about what went good, and you know, think about how glad you are that you're back on track and you're doing the things that you love to do and why you're doing it and what you're happy to experience the next day. Just things like that. And probably what you also can think about or also write down in your journal is like things that you're proud that you did today. Like really give yourself some applause that you did everything you wanted to do today, because yesterday it was impossible for you and today you did it. And also always never forget to think about for what you're grateful for, since that is also a very important part to just kind of be good with yourself. Go enough early to sleep so you can wake up early the next day. And before going to bed, it's important that you are in a good mood, like listen to some good music, because like the way you go to sleep, the way you will wake up. So when you're motivated and just really ready to do another day of really working, you will wake up with the same feeling, and it will be so much easier to continue on the day and the day afterwards and the day after that day. And all of a sudden you're full back into routine, and congratulations, you did it. Yeah, and all of a sudden you're back on track. And if you're watching this because you're procrastinating, then start now and close this video.